The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Nas Reed out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
And good that time.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Pass to Best. The kick out to Ball. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Bridges misses. Now the Timberwolves with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now, here's Rozier. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Ball against Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. MP outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Terry Rozier.
Nice job by Gobert finishing the play through the bump.
Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert drops them both.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round, but things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead. Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
On the wing, Miller. Outside, Ball. To the inside. Here's Best. That one doesn't go. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Reed kicks to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. 9-point game his last outing. He can't get it to go. Miller inside. McDaniels defended. Miller, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Rozier. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP finds Bridges. Back to MP. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley surveying the D. And the pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now, here's Reed. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Minnesota with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Ball hits them both. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. You look at MP, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Brandon Miller.
These two rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
Yeah, and these guys are built to wear you out. I mean, young, talented. They lit up the pinball machine last month. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Reed. He's got 6. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Outside Conley, inside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 8.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Ball. To the paint. Miller, the pass to Best. Kicks the ball. They need this. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Reed finds McDaniel. Back to Reed. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Best can't hit.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
It's Edwards on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Got that one up quick.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Minnesota making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin. He's got 13. Here's Conley. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Paladon is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's MP. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Here's Melodon. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Pocket 6. And it's Melodon with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended up with 15 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. Put on a show. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Conley left side. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The kick out to Brown. It's another look. Right wing. Outside Edwards. Now here is Conley. D right on him. Gobert with a wide open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. MP looking around. Pass to Richards. Now here's Melodon. Here's Best. Reed with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team
After
foul.
2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Rozier in for Ntilikina. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Conley, the pass to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 13 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 16-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Hornets trail by 16. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Best. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Timberwolves passing it around. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
MP dishes to Miller. Back to MP. Out to Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 5.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Timberwolves leading by 15. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
MP against Gobert. Here's Miller. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Miller's got 7.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rozier against Edwards. He kicks it to Gobert. Down low. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Naz Reid. The Hornets also with a sub. Smith has checked in. Miller, the pass to Bridges. MP kicks to Rozier. Back to MP. Gobert with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Conley against Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. So a chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Edwards. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Conley, the pass to Brown. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to Conley. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Hornets trail by 15. Best passes to Smith. Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Brown outside. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
There's Miller with the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And that's 10 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's the pass to Brown. Dishes to McDaniels. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Brown. Minnesota leading by 12. McDaniels passes to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. He's against Bridges. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Best's got 5 now.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that...
And so it's Minnesota with a side.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves 66, the Hornets 50.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hornets trail by 16. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Count it. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
4th personal foul.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Hornets number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Edwards against Rozier. And stolen by MP. Bridges dishes the ball. Here's Best. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Best's got 9.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That shot off. Good defense by MP. Bridges outside. And that one drops. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Best passes to Bridges. Ball, the bounce pass. Gobert against MP. He dishes it to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 10.
Ball's never seen a shot he didn't like now. That includes the corner.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. 22 points for him. There's the dish to Conley. Four on the clock. Kicks it to Gobert. All sorts of time, and the jumper falls for him. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
Bridges shot good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Rebound by Best. Best's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rozier. Minnesota with the rebound. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Conley, the pass to Reed. Oh! Man. And he jams it with authority.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Best. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. 11 points for MP.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 14. Pass to Gobert. Goes up again with the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 18 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Miller, the pass to Best. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Here's Reed, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Conley up top. He's covered by Ball. With a step back, and that one goes long. Hornets trail by 16 to the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Shoots over Bridges. No good. Good defense by MP.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
The kick out to Ball. On the wing, MP. McDaniels defending. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
This one has been all about effort for them.
Timberwolves leading by 15. They double him with MP. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Ball. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Hornets trail by 13. To the paint, here's Best. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the rejection by MP. Passes it to Williams. He feeds it to MP. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses in close.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Rozier against Milton. Here's Best. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's McLaughlin. He has 5. Driving to the basket. Williams with the steal. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs get down to 9 in the bucket from Rozier.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Milton. Now here's Reed. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Here's Rozier. Makes it off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the point. MP dishes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half. Conley against Ball. Bounce pass Conley. Here's Reed. He doesn't hit that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Outside, Ball. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Best.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
To the inside. MP kicks to Miller. Bridges outside. There's the feed to MP. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 10. Milton with it. Bridges covering. And there's the pass to Gobert. Bridges against Milton. There's the drive. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Bridges outside. Inside, here's Best. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
MP dishes to Bridges. Miller, that's for 2. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Ball, that time on the assist by MP.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Minnesota calls timeout. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Hilton the pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Plays again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
For your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Best can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Now Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And MP throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Rebound by Best. Best's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bridges outside. Pass to Best. Passes to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. It's stolen by Gobert. Tries from 10. Conley gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
MP against Gobert. Here's Ball. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The pass to Gobert. And here's Reed. Pass to Milton. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Conley. To the inside. Gobert can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 14. Bridges outside. Back to Rozier. Charlotte moving it around. Ball finds MP. Bridges outside. Over Reed. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Conley. And stolen by MP. Ball with it. MP outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shoots it up. Ball no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Milton kicks to Gobert. Pass to Reed. Out to Conley from the arc. It's good from long range. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Edwards against Rozier. Over Edwards. And the basket by Rozier.
How about Terry Rozier flashing the in-between game? Nice.
Here's Milton. The shot missing. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Rozier. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
The fadeaway. Rebound by Best. Best's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bridges. Reed with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here is Edwards. Passes it to Reed. He kicks it to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bridges.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Down low. Gobert, the pass to Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
For two.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
How about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Hornets trail by 14. The pass to Ball. To the paint. Here's Best. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, MP. Minnesota leading by 11. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Conley for three, and another three for Minnesota.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Hornets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Edwards can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball against Conley. Here's Best. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll